adjust your television sets. This is a public service announcement brought to you by PMA. Karens of America, we know who you are, and we're coming for you. For those who don't know what a Karen is, it's someone who's caring too damn much about things that ain't none of their business. And now, back to your regularly scheduled podcast.
Biatch! From the 215 to 302, we kick some facts and talk the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.
YouTube PMA. Part of my arrogance, part of my reaction to whatever the mother you on there watching, baby. We are back with another reaction.
Yeah. Hey, before we get started, today's episode is sponsored by Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea. Get twisted. That's the sound you gotta make.
Tastes like vagina.
Oh,
anyway.
My goodness. I can't wait to get mine popping in.
We had another reaction to this shit, you know what I'm saying? Popping on this Twisted Tea. Should be a good one, yo. I'm one of these seated vibes.
Raspberry, though. Raspberry today. Ooh.
Not too shabby on an off day, John, man. It's not as hard as I would like it, but you know, it's nice smooth. It's nice smooth, like how them Smirnoffs used to be.
How the Smirnoffs used to be. I think the Twisted Tea gives a whole nother a different element. It's not real beery. You know what I mean? So it's like it's real flavorful, like
That's
you drinking.
Said about Four Locos, man. But then Four Locos had niggas sleep in the back of
Four Locos have a nigga for dead, left for dead.
Oh man! On today's episode, man, we are reacting to some more This Is America shit. But you know,
It's called Karens in America. We talking about the Karens in America. It's like my third joint today.
Go to partofmyarrogance.com to get the A Karen Cut the Nut shit shirt, please.
Oh yeah,
and a bevy of other options, man. Part of my arrogance. Link is down in the description. Anyway,
I think we might have to come up with some new Karen merch. I'm really considering it, especially after I tell. Look, I'm fresh off a little mini vacay, people. I got a story I want to start today's episode with, and it's all about these Karens in America, or something I recently experienced myself. You know, I think we've all black men, all black people, I think have probably experienced Karening at some point in their lives. Would you agree, Q?
Yeah, especially at their place of work.
Yeah, you know, Karening is a normal thing, right? You see it all over social media and IG and this, that, and the third with new big blow-ups of Karens going wild, but we've been experiencing it. Me personally, I haven't had to experience no Karens lately in a little while. Maybe because of the pandemic, people have been keeping their distance. But, man, I'm fresh back from the beach. Raspberry Twisted Tea. Make sure you go to your local liquor store and grab some Raspberry Twisted Tea, people. All right, quick story before we get into today's app. We got 4 Karens gone wild incidents that happened in the world in the last week. We want to jump into in today's reaction video and episode. But I want to tell Q the story of what happened to me at the beach with a Karen gone wild. You ready for this shit, man?
Unfortunately.
All right, so we at the beach. Me and the fam, we celebrating. Young boy, he graduated. You know what I mean?
All right.
Shout out to my oldest. He graduated. We did the damn thing. You know what I mean?
Wow, hype.
Went to the beach. Had a vibe. We out that John beach house. We on the beach every day. You know what I mean?
Little bougie shit.
Vibing out. Every morning we setting up shop on the beach. Got the multiple umbrellas. We digging holes and shit. Getting busy. I got the little ones. I got the older young boy. Me and the Wiz. We vibing, right?
Yeah, sound like a good time.
We about 4 days in. I'ma beat this nigga.
I'm just waiting, bro. I'm waiting, bro. Because I know you're going to get into a fucking nut-ass tangent that you all so famous for. And it's probably going to be valid, but the tangent's coming. I can already see it.
I thought he was about to say I was going to say something that is like, anyway.
Lucky the hat is on because you'll see the goddamn vein throbbing. Anyway, go on with your
Ain't
story.
no vein throbbing today because I laughed at it. This is I've dealt with Karens a lot, But this is one of the first times in life that I think because I'm maturing a little bit more and more and more, but day by day, I laughed at this, Karen. So I'm at the beach. We like 4 or 5 days into the vacay. And mind you, Twisted Tea, go get you some Twisted Tea, right?
Damn, nigga.
I know. Twisted P. Shout out to Twisted Tea, baby.
Yo, Twisted P, yo, you already been twisted.
Yo.
You God damn,
Listen.
man. You can't take a nigga nowhere, yo.
I had like a case of Twisted Teas when I was at the beach with me, right? I've been drinking Twisted Teas all week at the beach. Take 1 or 2 in the cooler with me. You know what I mean? To the sand. Now, we all know. Everybody know.
Somebody ain't going to know what the fuck that is.
Look, at the end of the day, right, everybody know you're not supposed to drink on the beach. Everybody knows that. So, for the winos that's out on the beach with the fucking fifth of Jack like this, get the boy the fuck out of here, right? Like, we got kids at the beach. Hey, wino, get out of here, right? But a Twisted Tea, for those who grew up in the hood, who drank Arizona teas growing up, it's very, very, very. The can is very reminiscent of an Arizona tea.
The texture is kind of the same too.
You know what I'm saying? So
you know what I'm saying it's a little flatter than an Arizona used to be, but you know,
right,
because the Arizona used to have
yeah. But it's got the right, and then the colors wild, vibrant, and bright. All the cans are wild, yellowy with a different wild vibe. Like, does this look alcoholic to you people? I don't know if y'all think it is or not. I don't know. Long story short, I'm at the beach all week, drinking Twisted Teas in the sand with my kids, having fun. Me and the Wiz, we having a vibe.
Frolicking, yo.
Frolicking.
For you niggas out there, it's the difference between going to the beach and frolicking.
It is. Oh, it is. And if you don't know, you need to know. You know what I mean? So listen, let's get to it. I'm on the beach. This is like day 4, I think, right? I'm out here digging a hole. Me and the kids, we trying to get to the bottom of the sand on this particular day. We said we gonna get to the water. We digging holes.
Oh, real quick, let me stop you right there real quick, man. This motherfucker here, bro. Stop you real quick, yo. Ain't it nice, bro? How we graduated to, man. Back in the day in the hood, we wasn't digging holes, man.
Nope.
We was putting niggas in holes.
and now I spend an hour out of random day just digging a hole.
That's life.
They put nothing in it.
Niggas made it, yo. People from my hood is dead, bruh. People from my hood is in jail,
That's
dog.
a fact. That's a fact.
You
That's
get a chance to go to a beach house for a week, yo.
Right.
You couldn't even
Right.
fathom that as a kid, bro.
Nope.
Growing up in the hood, in
Nope.
the ghetto.
Nope.
You be like, what, mom? We going to the beach for a week? Who the fuck got a fresh food stamp?
Right.
Like, hey, yo, like, yo,
the level
like,
up. It's all about them level ups. It's all about them level ups.
Dad must have moved the pack or something.
Yo.
Like, we real good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now to just do that shit is kind of, it's nice, man. I'm just hearing him dig a hole.
PMA, keep leveling up. If y'all been following us long enough, y'all know we talk about it a lot. Keep leveling up in life. Whatever you do, make yourself greater than you was yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Message.
So boom, we level up. We at the beach digging holes, right? Bong, bong, bong. The Wiz got a Twisted Tea. She under the umbrella chilling down on the sand. I reaches for her Twisted Tea. Now, mind you, where we got the umbrella set up, we was like secluded to some degree. Like anybody who in our business, they in our business. Like they really like stretching to be in our
public
business.
beach?
Yeah, it's a public beach. We got the.
You know, sometimes the beach houses be having a little private.
Yeah, no, I wasn't at. I wasn't at the private zone. We had a little private zone, but we like to go to the public zone because of the amenities around it. The Thrasher's fries, the special pizza spots that we got, shit like that.
Nasty ass shit.
Thrasher
man.
Smack, cut it out.
I heard about that shit, man. That shit is
Cut it
not
out.
appealing to me.
Cut it
bro.
out.
The description that I was described was disgusting.
Here we go, man. We just talked about fries on the episode with Bezo.
I'm not putting vinegar on no fries, bro.
Bro, you ain't never put no vinegar on the fucking
Hell
fries
no,
on the
man.
hand cuts?
I hate vinegar.
You bugging out, B.
I hate vinegar.
Hey, yo, YouTube. Put it in the comments. Is he bugging? Is he bugging or not? Because he was bugging on the episode with Bees talking about the life after death. It's better than ready to die. He's bugging again.
Yeah, it was.
Vinegar on the fries is a vibe.
It's disgusting.
See, now I got to take another sip.
Fucking disgusting, man. Your fries smell like feet, yo. Fuck that. You eating fucking.
Why?
You eating Cole's feet and shit.
Why?
When he plucked the thing out his foot on Martin and shit, man. You eating that nigga feet, bro. That shit's nasty, man.
Let me get back to my story. So, secluded, wife drinking Twisted Tea. I'm digging a hole with the kids. I'm out there svelte in the sand. You know what I mean? I'm out there chest out, bang, bang. All the Jones looking at me all crazy. Oh, busy man, it's over there. We see them glistening in the sun. I'm shorty. I'm glistening. Chill. I'm with the family. Chill. So boom, right? So look, I reaches for her Twisted Tea real quick. Now, mind you, all week when I was sipping them, I would sit in the beach chair, chill, leaning. Twist, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This time, I reaches for it as I'm standing. Does the wild egregious? Goo goo. Here you go, babe. Appreciate it. Gets back to digging. My nigga, less than 2 minutes later, Whoop, whoop. Fucking boys pull up on me. And now I'm looking around because I'm like, first of all, I know I ain't riding dirty. I ain't out here on no illegal shit. I ain't got no warrants no more, no crazy shit like that. Ain't.
Back to what I said before about isn't it nice? Isn't it nice to go to somewhere and not have to worry about that shit, bro? Because I was riding dirty 50% of my life.
Yeah, like 15 years ago, cops pull up on you at the beach. You automatically like, do I gotta run? Do I gotta dip? Like, damn, do I got any outstanding shit going on? But no, I'm good. My vibe is right. My life is right,
man.
bro. So I'm sitting there kind of laughing as he pull up on me. Young cop. And I'm like,
you in a whip? Or you still in the
no,
beach?
we at the beach, bro. I'm digging a hole. with the kids.
How he whoop whoop on the beach?
No, it ain't whoop whoop. It's I say whoop whoop. I say whoop whoop. I say that anytime I see a pig. Anytime I see a cop. Whoop whoop. It's automatic. I say it out loud. Whoop whoop. Just in case it's other black people around. They don't see the police is around. It's an instant. It's like a siren. Whoop whoop. Yo, they out here. You know what I'm saying? So I see him approaching me. I said, whoop whoop. My wife and she on the turn looking over the shoulder. She know what time it is. And now we looking at each other and I'm like, mind you, I got a shovel on my joint, so I throw the shovel on my shoulder as the boy approached. So I'm curious what the fuck is going on. He approached me. He says, he actually looks at the wife because the wife's sitting in the sand with the twisted tea next to her. Do you know why I'm here for you today? And I'm sitting there and I'm like,
what?
No, why?
The lynch me, nigga? Like what the fuck?
No, I said, no, why? Is the hole too deep? He says, no, you're not allowed to have any alcohol on the beach. So I instantly do a 360. Because there's a million motherfuckers on the beach, but for some reason, this cop then wiggled through a million people on the beach to us.
The black
they
folk,
didn't,
man.
They didn't collapse on us
the black folk,
for this
man.
one twisted tea that's sitting in the sand on chill. We not out there like, yo, we not chugging beers, Stone Cold Steve Austin style.
Best believe, niggas bachelor party gonna be a lot of that, nigga. It's gonna be a lot of fucking niggas, I miss that shit, bro. I wouldn't do that shit. I always said I wouldn't do that shit one time in life, bro. Put the Stone Cold up here. I wish I want to do the fucking wild ass shit one time, bro. Like the fact that the nigga got 2% of beer in his mouth.
Right.
Everything else was either on his face, on the ground, or spit in somebody's face.
And
shit,
then
bro.
proceeds to stomp a mole hole in your candy ass.
That's why I love Stone Cold. That's why I love Stone. And then put his middle finger up at you while you fucking soaking in liquor and
Right,
shit.
it was always the downward middle finger. Pussy, like I'm
Bro,
out here slumped in the corner.
The shit
when
the shit where he was in nigga face like this fucking pussy. Anyway, I don't know how we got that fucking Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Nigga.
All right, so cops diverge on us in the middle of the beach. I swear it's thousands of people on this beach. We happened to, what we did, we beach hopped while we was down there. And on that particular day, we went to one of the busiest beaches in the area. And somehow the cops diverge on us over this one twisted tea. So now when he says it, she looks at me, because naturally my queen look at me as like, so what we doing with this? You know what I mean? She looks at me as affirmation, like, are we chilling or we gonna have some problems? So I look at him and I start.
We're not saying that he didn't have valid reason.
Oh yeah, of course. No, we was dead wrong. We were drinking alcohol on the beach. So. I'm wrong. But what I instantly started cackling and laughing for, and I know the law and bosses and white people in general hate when a black man is laughing in their face. I know y'all hate it, but I like to do it just as a reminder that I don't give a fuck. Pardon my arrogance, but you're beneath me because you're doing this instance right now. You're Karening right now. Not necessarily you, copper, but whoever's doing the Karening to me. So at this instance, I instantly know. Like, I'm a freeze time ass bull. I froze time. I instantly knew, somebody around me had a problem with me when I was wild glistening in the sun with my muscles on svelte, drinking this twisted tea to the ceiling for like a good 3.32 seconds. And then I handed it back to my queen. Mind you, we got the speaker out there. We got the pill out there. So we got the Bob Marley on vibe out there while we digging holes and shit. So I know that somebody in my close vicinity had to be utterly disgusted that I'm out here having my best life. I'm living my best life out this joint. Now, one, I analyzed it. This is all while I paused time, bro. I'm like, damn. So the lifeguards who like a good 200-300 feet that way. Ain't no way. See, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. I'm in my mode.
Why are we doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You cut off. You cut off.
Yo, the lifeguards ain't no way they knew that this was alcohol. They 300 feet that way.
Why you put a paper bag like everybody else?
I know, right? That's how I normally vibe. I violated by going with the sun glistening, muscles popping. I get it. I know I violated, but my point is this.
I can't do this shit, bro. I can't do it. The nigga gonna keep on.
Don't put it there unless I'm gonna keep doing it.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
My point is this. I know I violated by doing it, but I just thought it was utterly hilarious that somebody in my close vicinity was utterly offended by me, family man, wedding ring on my finger, 2 little kids. I'm building a sandcastle, digging holes. Teenager over here under the umbrella. He's wiped out from the ocean. He's taking a nap. Wife ain't bothering nobody in the cut. Somebody was utterly appalled and disgusted that this guy over here is causing a fucking problem. He's a menace to society. Call the police now, Lucy. So that's what happened. They calling the fucking cops on me, bro. Because I was out there in the joint. Sun glistening, tattoos popping, melanin popping, and you couldn't take it, whoever you are. So I quickly analyzed it. It was like 2 groups of people. It was an older group of Karens right behind me, husband and wife. They fit the description of Karening. And when I looked at them, they was already staring at me, and then they turned their eyes. So instantly, they already you a suspect now because you couldn't bear staring at me when I turned back at you. And there was a group of hicks. I mean, they out there with jean shorts on and shit at the beach type hicks. Like 7, 8, 9 deep. And when I turned at them, they was all staring at us. But then when I turned, they all turned their head. Everybody else who was staring at us, because, you know, cops on the beach, everybody's staring. Everybody else I turned and looked at, nobody turned away. It was them 2 that turned away. One of them 2 was the Karens, who fucking couldn't take my melanin in they fucking face, man. So then I proceeded to take the can as the cops now getting my wife's fucking driver's license, the whole 9. I mean, the whole 9 on the beach. You got ID, ma'am? The whole 9. So I take the can. I'm like, officer, I'm going to just go throw this away right here. That's cool? Yeah, I still need your ID, ma'am. Oh, cool. Oh, this what we doing? Cool. So I take the can. Mind you, my kid's in there digging a hole, and they like, what's going on, daddy? Yo, it's cool. Just chill. Keep digging your hole. I taste the can, start walking into the trash can. Black couple like, damn, what's up? What's going on? I'm like, I don't know. I guess you can't have twisted tea on the beach. I guess you can't get twisted on the beach. You know, I'm being an asshole at this point because it's like, somebody just couldn't take my skin. Because that's what it come down to. Like, let's be clear. And we ain't gonna harp on this too much. That's what it come down to, right? It's my skin color, right, Q? Is it my skin? Is it my melanin? Is it my tattoos? Tell me, Q, what was it? What prompted it, Q?
Seems how I know you, right? I know who you are. So that could be a plethora of things that led up to that. You
cut it out.
You could have walked past by like, what?
No, I didn't. I know. I see where you going. No, wasn't that. I was chill.
You could be like, hey, yo, my man, we got an issue here?
Wasn't that? I was chilling.
You know me or something? Because I've seen it before.
I know. I'm 4 days in to a vibe. There was no negative energy in my aura. None.
Well, maybe you're just, but I feel like you knew that shit was going to happen, bro.
Because I'm black.
You knew it was going to happen.
Because I'm black. My skin was popping. I got tattoos and shit.
You BWBing, bro.
Of course.
Beaching while black.
I'm not allowed. Especially because we was only one of, let's call it 10 black families out of 1,000 people out there probably. We out there frolicking the ocean, jumping waves, and all I look left and right, and it's nothing but white people everywhere.
Nobody else is drinking?
Listen, I can't say that for sure, but what I can say is I'm sure that somebody was.
Moving on.
I can't confirm it, but there was definitely some other people drinking.
Moving on, which leads us to our first video of the day.
Before we get into it, I want to sum up. Damn, I'm out here burping and shit. Twisted Teas is good. Yo,
Hey, yo.
stop bothering me, man. Stop bothering me, white people. And it's cool because I got love for white people. I got friends. I got friends that's white peoples. We cool.
That sound like the same stuff they said back in the day. I can't be racist. I got 3 black friends come over my house.
I'm not racist, bro. I'm not. But I just find it funny that I've experienced racism over and over and over.
Is it racism
and over.
or is it prejudice?
Are they one and the same?
Some would say they're different.
I would love to have. We're gonna save that for another episode.
Some would say racism
Because that's a conversation I would love to have. We can bring in some of our white fans and friends and families and guests, and we can have a full chop up.
Bigotry, everything.
Bigoting is definitely got a little bit. It's a side door, but racism and prejudice, I don't know. Long story short, stop fucking with me, man. I'm in a good place in my life, people. Don't make me go back to being that guy. Don't make me go hit the safe. You don't want that.
I try to get out there. They keep bringing me back down. Bye.
And it's funny because when we was walking away, when we left the beach that day, I was telling the Wiz, I'm like, yeah, I could have been a whole asshole. Like, that could have went totally different. I could have raised the whole fit. Long story short, cop didn't do nothing. He took her name, address, license number, whole nine, gave a warning. No written nothing, no nothing. But it's just funny because it's like, and then he was like, look, I get it. Yo, next time just put it in a beer koozie. By the way, part of my arrogance, Karen, stop, cut the nut shit. Beer koozies coming soon. Put it in a beer koozie, keep it in the bag, whatever. And it's like, I get it, Copper, but the fact that somebody called you is the reason why. That's what I said to Wire. I said the fact that somebody called this cop on me is the reason why we gonna talk about it on PMA next week. So here we are, Karens in America. Let's get into the first story, man.
First, not color, race, or sex.
What's your name?
This is not even fucking 70. My name is Jeanette Brody. Reporting to the police. I will pay for damages if you want me to. Fuck all of you. I've been prejudiced against black people and Hispanic people, and everybody has
That's a word.
You've been prejudiced against people as well. I don't give a fuck.
What she's
Do
not
whatever
doing
the
here is
fuck you
racist.
want.
It's prejudice.
All right.
It's love and unity, not the fucking
Tell you what,
replace
though.
a white man with a fucking black man. That is not fucking unity. Yeah, you can go ahead, shake your head. I've read the white privilege book.
I will replace your space as whole with this peen, though, I'll tell you that.
I don't give a fuck.
Nice little humpster back there, man.
You want to give us your name on the?
Yeah, my name is Jeanette K. Brody. My date of birth is 9/13/78.
way to be part of the solution. Good job.
Come fucking arrest me.
Good job.
I wouldn't.
Can you give us a social too, Shorty?
I wouldn't say all that shit on. I wouldn't say all that shit on
What's your
cam, bro.
name?
This is not even.
I wouldn't say all that shit on cam, bro.
Yo, that's the first Karen in America. First,
Look at that shit here, y'all.
we couldn't call her the fat ass Karen.
They so damn blatant. They don't give a fuck.
Yo, did y'all see this story? I hope y'all seen this story. Seattle, Washington, statue of York. Those who don't know who York is, quick rundown. That bull was on expeditions with Lewis and Clark way back as a slave.
Damn, he wasn't on Rap City.
Nah, he wasn't on that shit.
Cause the way she acted, you would have thought he was on Rap City back in the day.
That boy was on expeditions. They promised him his freedom if he helped them lead, finding shit left and right. He did. They get back home. They like, nah, pussy, you still a slave.
The thing is that she said what was most appalling to her is that you replaced
That was the kicker.
white man statue with a black man statue.
That was the kicker.
What's the significance in that, Shorty?
And I think this is what we gonna get into on a later episode as well, is that people are so close-minded to the fact that there's presidents, there's famous white people, there's a lot of famous people, right, from 100, 200, 300 years ago that they were famous for one thing, but in hindsight, when the light come out of how bad of a person they were, it's like, no, get his fucking statue out of here. He was a scumbag. George Washington, first president of the United States, wild slave owner. I mean, hundreds of slaves. Like, just because somebody celebrated at one point in time doesn't mean that 100 years later you can't find out that, no, they wasn't really a good person. Get his fucking statue out of here and replace it with something that's actually admirable. She can't take that. A lot of people, a lot of Karens can't take that.
Message.
They can't take it, bro. They stuck in their ways like, no, he's my fucking hero. Now, your hero's a piece of shit.
Real quick, who wrote this? Who wrote the Independence?
Declaration of Independence?
Yeah.
Was it Jefferson?
Was it George Washington?
I think Washington was already passed through at that point. I know Benjamin Franklin was tied in with
Justice and peace for all, shit like that.
Nah, it was one of them motherfuckers, man.
Them motherfuckers probably slave owners too.
They was all slave owners.
They
bro.
probably had.
It was all.
They
slave
probably
owners,
had
bro.
the black boys writing it.
They was all. That's the exact reason why when Lincoln. See, now here we go. History lesson. I'm sorry, I got to do it, but those who know, y'all know who I am. That's the exact reason why when Lincoln came around with his time, right? He ended up getting shot, bro, because motherfuckers don't like change. And Lincoln was one of the first people that was like, "Hey, yo, the shit we doing ain't cool. I know the 20 presidents before me or whatever, y'all niggas was wild slave owners, but I ain't with it. So it ain't cool."
Message.
That's real shit.
When Abe Lincoln the 16th president?
16th, whatever, man. I'm rounding the fuck up, B.
You can't round
I
up
rounded
presidents.
up, B. 16th, 15th, 20th. The 20 motherfuckers who came before me.
See,
here we
now,
go,
all right.
The 15 boys who came before me,
The nigga
B.
that's
Why
21.
this nigga always
Real
taking
quick,
from my
real quick.
shine, man?
The nigga that's 21, I get why he would say that because I don't even know who the fuck he is. The 20 niggas before me. But this is one of the most famous presidents in the United States.
This is my point, bro, because I don't give a fuck about the numbers. I don't care if he was the first president, the third president, the 90th. I don't care. All I know is he was the first bull who actually had a problem with slavery in America.
You remember the first black president, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we know about Barack, man. That's my man. Shout out Hussein, you know what I mean? Yo. Yo, listen. This is my point. What happened to Kennedy? Kennedy was the first bull who was like, you know what? Yo, black people need equal rights. What happened a couple days later? Bang! Put it in his head. Yo, it's time and time after again. Soon as somebody want to make change, when they realize they predecessors, they peoples, they family, they friends and members is living foul, and if somebody want to make change, they're like, nah. It's the same thing with Karens in America, bro.
Message.
People trying to make change, Karens can't get with the change. They like, nah, I like my ways that I've been doing. Let's put a stop to it. Police! It's the same shit as Kennedy getting shot, Abe Lincoln getting shot. It's the same shit, bro.
Moving on, because
I didn't mean to do the history
we were
lesson.
going to do the tangents. Did I tell you it was coming? I told you the tangent was coming, right? I didn't know. I didn't tell you it was coming. I tell you.
Raspberry Twisted Tea at your local liquor mart,
go.
liquor outlet, liquor warehouse. Raspberry Twisted Tea.
You cut off.
No, I had an old case in the back.
Run the next video, Sir Boinkin.
I'm outside. I don't need a mask.
What the fuck do you want?
I want identification. Who
This
are
one a
you?
little
Who
bit
the
longer.
fuck
Bear
are
with us,
you?
people.
Why do you think that I have to answer your fucking questions? Why do you think that I have to answer your questions, dude?
So who are you with?
It's none of your business.
With the cougar cracker cracker
It's
killers.
none of your business. Get out of my way.
Cracker killers.
Who are those addressed?
Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. Get out of my face. Every time I come around here, motherfuckers like you make my job harder. Please get out of my face, dude.
But you haven't identified yourself.
That's none of your business. Why do you think that I have to identify myself?
Let me see the
Don't, you
map.
ain't seeing nothing. You ain't seeing nothing. Don't worry about who I'm with.
Who are
It's
the-
none of your
Who are
business.
the boxes addressed to?
You really gonna do this? What's your name? Let's see some identification. What's your name? What's your address? Pull it out. Come on. You live right there, right? Let's go over there and see what your address is. Since you got something to say about it. Right? That's what you want to do? You want to ask for identification?
You're the one in the neighborhood here.
Yeah, that's right. So what? It's a free fucking country, ain't it?
He's shaking and shit. He's
You
shaking
did this.
You did this.
Don't
pussy
start shaking and crying.
bitch. Little bitch.
What's your name? What's your name,
John.
buddy?
John.
John what?
Oh,
That's
man,
all you get.
close.
John what?
John the
Cliche.
John,
Karen?
you come over here asking for
Cliche.
identification.
He made that shit up.
Look
John,
at the walk.
John,
Look at the
I
walk.
don't
Beat
give
the
a
walk.
fuck.
Beat the
Fuck
walk.
you and your missing packages.
Fuck you and your
You
missing
think I'm crying
patches.
over that
Pussy.
shit? John what? You want to ask for
Look at the walk.
identification?
Peep the walk,
Where's your
though.
fucking identification?
I
mean,
Like, come on.
He said it's cool.
Good.
We gonna
Don't
one up
fucking
that though,
look for a police
motherfucker.
officer, you pile of shit.
Yo, did y'all see this story? Long story short, that video's long as shit. Hold up. First, shout out to the Savoy Show. If y'all don't follow the Savoy Show on IG, make sure y'all go follow that man. He stays with the wild news articles. Good follow on IG. So like a 7-minute video, bro. Long story short, postman out here delivering UPS packages, whatever the case may be. He got a cart full of fucking boxes, bro. Karen, decides to yell at him from across the street. Hey, you, what are you doing here in my hood? My man, like, what the fuck? Bull then comes down, John Karen. Yo, you got to ID the whole 9, bro. This motherfucker end up bitching in the delivery bull. That next 7 minutes, make sure you go watch the video. He goes in. And he makes a real valid point of, this is why people who look like me get shot in neighborhoods of people who look like you all the time. Because you think I'm stealing your fucking packages when no, I'm out here doing a hard, honest, living piece of work. And you fucking with me. And now you brought in my front door. And what I say, Q? What happens when you bring it in my front door, Q? Kicking that bitch open from the inside out. I'm going to hit you with the door and I'm going to fuck you up.
3 words, man. Couldn't have been me.
Wouldn't have been him. It wouldn't have been him.
That's the whole. That'd been me. That video been 20 seconds long.
Yeah, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Quick. We're going to get this over with real quick, man.
You
real
asked me for my ID and then come look at the packages. That's when the Mike Tyson uppercut hit you.
Well, you asked me for the ID, I'm going to keep on busting. The moment that he tries to get in front of me, impede me, touching my shit, bang, bang, bang.
Well, that's how that boy died in Dunkin' Donuts, man.
Dunkin' Donuts. No, Dunkin' Donuts was a little bit more egregious. He called him a nigger. He called him a nigger with the ER.
But he's still
Nigger, where's my coffee?
He's still in jail for the shit, though.
That's fucked up. You know what I mean?
That people can provoke you, say whatever the hell they want to say to you. But when you go ahead and put hands on them and shit, now they scared. Like it's kind of like them all over again.
The Karens ain't going to
When he was
stop,
in the
bro.
house, fucking got the boy hung up, beating his daughters and
Right.
shit. But when he
Right.
got loose,
Right.
he want to cry bitch.
Make sure you click the card. Go watch them if you ain't see it. Great reaction. Yo, let me ask you before we go on to the next 2. Did you think that when the Karen from Central Park last year, when she choked her dog up all crazy for the supposed black man that was threatening her, did you think that when that happened and she got fired, she lost her job, I think she had all kinds of shit that happened to her because it was blatant. She was Karening, right? Did you think that when that happened, that shit was gonna get a little better? That Karens would kind of chill out a little bit? Did you think?
Yeah, why would I ever think that now?
All right, I'm just curious because I know there's a large constituency out here of our followers. Yeah, I know. Who probably thought that. Nah.
Next slide.
Oh, call them now.
You're watching Michael Winterman in the back of an Uber calling 911 because the driver says he needed help finding the guy's house.
He does not know where the hell he is.
Okay.
The driver recording is Abdulkader Khamis Ahmed. Once he hangs up with 911,
Okay.
I hope the hell you get shot.
I was kind of scared, mainly the reason why I knew kind of the guy is
He stopped and
up
thought
to
about
something.
it too.
He's
Like
trying
he
to
wanted
find
to.
me.
That
in the
nigga
video,
had a-
you hear the passenger
that
hit
word
the
had a
car.
question.
The driver says the passenger hit him, fell, and began wiping blood on the car.
Because he's literally just blowing the blood on me and blood in my car.
Uber terminated the driver, and I showed Uber the video. The company wrote me in part, "This is the first we've seen of the video, and what is shown is appalling and unacceptable. We are reactivating the driver's account."
Oh, call them
Now,
now.
how you just
You're
gonna get
watching
bopped,
Michael
though?
Winterman in the back of an
How
Uber
you gonna
calling
get bopped, though, without
911
no
because the
explanation,
driver
bro?
says he needed help finding the guy's house.
Hey, yo, my.
He does not know where the hell he is.
Just go ahead, man. All right, look. It's first time I'm seeing that shit. First of all,
It's all happened within days of each other.
it's
All these
just what
articles.
we just said, yo. Don't scream like a bitch.
Oh no, that was a fake scream. He got out the wheel after he called him a nigger and everything, and then slammed his shit
Because
into
he-
the hood, and then started wiping his blood all over the fucking car.
Mental Illness Awareness Month was last month.
I guess we got to keep on. I guess we gonna have to fucking keep promoting mental
Bro.
health awareness.
Bro, that's why I implore you. No matter
Did you
what,
see his eyes?
Did
Did you see his black ass eyes, bro?
Let me get it. Let me get into
Call
it.
them now.
You're watching Michael Winterman in the back of an
Karen's going wild. I can't.
Oh my God! Like, I implore you, young people.
That was
I
the first
implore
time
you,
saying
old
that?
heads. I implore you, have video surveillance in
Yeah.
your shit, bro.
Absolutely, 100%.
Because that is some shit like
100%.
it was. I'm gonna tell you're raping me.
Right.
Like, come on,
and
like, what the
today,
fuck is going
and that black man.
You seen Thin Line Between Love and Hate when she beat her ass with that orange?
Right. Women get benefit of the doubt. Let's be clear.
And the white man's gonna get a whole bunch of benefit of the doubt other than the black man.
If you're a black man and you can't speak English fluently, and you can tell
Did you hear the freaking 911 operator?
Right.
When he told her, he don't know where the hell he is. Like,
she was like,
I do the face.
But she did one of these.
I do the face like this.
Huh?
He don't know where the hell he is.
Right, he sounded drunk.
He don't know where the
he
hell
sounded
he is.
tossed
He don't know
up.
where the hell he is. Look, okay, look, this is not the zoo. Okay, this is not the streets. Okay, this is not Def Jam 75. Okay, I'm trying to get to my house. Okay, so what I need you to do, okay, is get me to my. I'm calling the cops. Okay, this guy does not know where he's going.
He has
doesn't
no
know where
fucking
he's
clue.
and shit. Oh my god! Like, oh no, he just hit me. Oh my god!
I think that face says it all, Q.
Hey, yo, do you not see what I'm talking about, bro? Do you not get the fucking the strife I'm going through right now, yo? I wish that motherfucker would.
The fact
I'll
that
give you something to scream about. See?
And look, and I'm a sidebar before we go to this last slide. The fact that because it wasn't because the black man he's from a different country, he don't speak English clearly. Is that reason why Uber fired him immediately? Without any facts, like you said, if you ain't got that video evidence, that boy's probably going to jail that night, and he's gonna sit in jail that night. What if he got kids he got to get home to that night? And he got a babysitter that's watching his kids till 10 o'clock when his shift is done. Now the babysitter like, I got dipped. Sorry, your kid. I might have to call the cops so the kids. Yeah, cops can come get your kids. And he's sitting in jail because he ain't had that video proof. This is what the fuck we dealing with, people. And for all of y'all who don't think this shit is real, who you're not black. And you ain't never been in our and you ain't been in our shoes. We deal with this shit on a daily basis. At the jobs, at the gas station, at the supermarket. It don't matter where you at. You looked at differently because of the color of your skin, and people think they can take advantage of you because of the color of your skin. Let's move the fuck on, man.
Message.
This is the last one, man. I'm not gonna put the video up for this one. We're just gonna talk about this one before we wrap this up. I don't know if y'all heard about this story.
Not all Karens is white.
Karens come in all shapes, colors, sizes,
Karen
creeds.
just means you caring too much about something that has nothing to do with you. There's black Karens out here.
Let's talk about it because I meant to, in my bag, because I've been sipping all day. I meant to open the episode with it, so I might just fucking edit it in. Edit shit.
The power of edits.
Karening. Who's a Karen? She's a Karen. He's a Karen. They're all Karens. Karening. Definition, Q?
You're caring too damn much about what that has nothing to do with you.
That's the definition of what a Karen is. It don't matter who you are, if you're male, female, he, him, shim, them. It don't matter. It don't matter the color of your skin. It don't matter how old you are. You can be young. You can be small. You can be old. You can be what the fuck ever. You can be a president. You can be a bum. It don't matter. You caring too fucking much about shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. The shit that ain't bothering you. Shit that's not affecting you. You caring too much about it.
Exhibit A.
So we got this ball. And then this is the perfect wrap up of the fucking episode. Long story short, if y'all haven't heard about this ball, I don't even know his fucking name. I ain't gonna give him the credit. Asian man. Why don't y'all Google Asian man shoot 6-year-old boy? It'll come up on your little Googleator. 6-year-old boy and his friends riding up and down the sidewalk. Oh, that's a public sidewalk, by the way. Right? Oh, I got a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old kid, so I take this real fucking personally. They up and down the sidewalk, bro. They leave their bike in front of this boy's crib. Oh, my bad. His girlfriend's crib that he was at. Out on the sidewalk. They playing. Doing who knows what the fuck ever in the street. Not in his yard. Not in his crib. Not doing nothing. Middle of the fucking day, B. And I guess this boy, he says it. Look it up and y'all see it. He says it in the court proceedings. He couldn't take it no more with all the noise. Grabs a pistol, shoots through the window, bangs 6-year-old boy in the arm. Luckily, it was only a graze. They said if it was 2 inches to the left, he'd be dead. That's not the worst part. The problem with Karens in America, the reason why they keep dealing with it, the reason why I asked you about Central Park Karen from last year, did we think it was going to get better? Is because the penalties just ain't harsh enough.
Message.
This boy got out of jail, I think the same day on a $10,000 bond. And his charge wasn't attempted murder, even though that's what he tried to do.
I'm going back to it, man. I got to go back to it. This the judge. Look here, you just don't go over there anymore, okay? Okay, just don't try not to shoot the gun through the window, okay? Okay, you could have killed somebody, okay? Especially a white person. You luckily you're just this little boy you grace his arm, okay? So now make sure next time, okay, you get your facts together before you go shooting a pistol through there, okay? Now get out of here.
This is America, people. That's what we dealing with. I thought it was interesting to open an episode with a lighthearted story about me being at the beach, being harassed by the police after a Karen who didn't like the color of my skin called on me because I was enjoying a twisted tea with my family. And then we end there with a sober note of a little 6-year-old boy almost lost his life because of Karening. This is America.
I tell you what bullet wouldn't be grazing, though. I tell you that.
Let me just piggyback one time for the one time. We've said it a lot of times. Q tries to be quiet on this subject, but I'm not. Why is it that time and time
Shotgun to the nuts! Shotgun to the nuts. Part of my arrogant season 1. You know what the hell I'm talking about.
I missed that sound effect. That was one of my favorite sound effects.
Shotgun to the nuts.
I just don't understand why we keep getting demoralized, criminalized, and shitted on by the law, by Karens, by anybody possible, and there's never repercussions. That's the shit I don't understand. And I'm not talking about repercussions by the law. I'm talking about repercussions of the kind we grew up with. The kind that I think everybody should know about. An eye for an eye.
Message.
You fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. I don't understand how that man, I'm not even gonna put him back on the screen, ain't in the news again. Because you shoot my 7-year-old or my 9-year-old or my 18-year-old, you shoot Q, you shoot any of my friends. Good luck.
Now, for the main bullet point of this whole thing, we might split this up into multiple reactions just so y'all can feel this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's needed.
But the main bullet point is, wouldn't have been me, bitch.
From the 215 to 302, we kicking some facts and talking the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.